What is up, guys? I am here right now at Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. This place is freaking awesome. Obviously, tomorrow the Jaguars will play the Broncos here at this stadium. I usually go to about one away game a year, and I am totally hype about this, man. So let's get into this preview video, guys. The Jaguars are obviously 1-2, and they are facing off against the 0-3 Denver Broncos. They had a pretty embarrassing loss week one against the Raiders in like a primetime game. And then the following weeks they played better, although they played better against pretty good opponents. They lost to the Packers and the Bears. And their Denver Broncos are facing 0-3 right now. You know, they've had some troubles, most specifically, you know, against like the run. Like the run's kind of gashing them. So, and they've had a little better of a passing attack. Now, when you look at Denver, the two most important pieces on their team right now, like I shouldn't say important, but the best level of talent they have is really at the defensive end spot between Bradley Chubb and Von Miller. Those guys are extremely hard to block. But the thing about Denver right now, they haven't produced a single sack this year. A single sack, and a lot of that's just because they've been playing from behind a lot. I think they've only had the lead for like 2 whole minutes of like playing time this year. Not good, man, because really, as we all know as Jaguar fans, man, when you have pass rushers, the best scenario for them, you know, is to be playing with leads so they can actually pin their ears back on a 3rd and 9. They know they're going to pass the ball, and they just do whatever blitz method is like the best for them. But man, like, you know, obviously this game, the Jaguars are 1-2. It's a pretty optimistic 1-2, just because, you know, first of all, our injury sheet is actually pretty clean right now. Jalen Ramsey is expected to play tomorrow after he had a pretty crazy week. And then the only other guys we have are on the, like, that are going to be out are Josh Oliver, who obviously is our rookie 3rd-round tight end, who I haven't seen any of because he was injured during training camp. And we also have, who's the other guy? DJ Alexander, linebacker. So it's, you know, the injury sheet is like pretty clean. Hold on, there's an ambulance. Ambulance came by, so I decided maybe I'll just switch locations. But yeah, like I said, the health situation is pretty good. We're obviously coming off a really good game against the Titans where, first of all, we got a monkey off our back. Second of all, we got our first win of the season. Third of all, we pretty much dominated. And a big reason is because of Gardner freaking Minshew, man. This dude is incredible. This guy just won his 2nd Rookie of the Week award in 3 weeks. Like, of all people, Gardner Minshew, a 6th-round pick, did that. And he's been literally everything we could have really asked for. I mean, he's been incredible. But with Gardner Minshew, man, I really think this game, we need to establish a run game because no quarterback can really even carry a team like if there's no consistent run game. And, you know, this would help him out tremendously, man, especially against his team. Like I said, the Broncos' strengths are on the edges. We need to find some kind of run game in the interior. And I don't know if, like, we need to get Fournette off the field a little bit more, man. He's playing most every snap. And obviously, we saw on the 69-yard run, man, he was tired. We need to start spelling him with Raekwon Armstead. I want to see what Raekwon Armstead does, like, between the tackles, because I think Fournette's strength is getting him out in the open field because he's just a big bowling ball. But it seems like some vision issues and maybe some decision issues within, you know, kind of in the interior. So, man, I want to see something like maybe some Raekwon Armstead this game. Brandon Linder, Andrew Norwell, those guys have to play better, man. We paid them too much not to play better, and they've got to find some way to get some push because I think that the run game, we need to establish a run game big time this time. And really, man, with this game against the Broncos, like last time we played Joe Flacco, man, we dominated him. Joe Flacco's always struggled against our defense. I mean, last time we played him, 2017, it was in London against the Ravens. The Jaguars had more points than Joe Flacco did passing yards. Quite a mismatch there, but I think as long as we get a run game, I have faith in Gardner Minshew just because he's obviously given a lot of his optimism based on how he's played, and the guy is accurate, the guy is poised, the guy goes through his reads, his arm strength is actually looking much improved, and the guy is just really good right now, man. So we'll see if he can put out yet another good week. But it's gonna be really interesting. But we'll see this game, man. I think that we're gonna wind up beating the Broncos. You never know, man. They could be pissed off, and like in the NFL, any team can win at any week. So I'm definitely excited about this one. Obviously, I'll be here. So that's about all I got, man. Jalen Ramsey, I'll touch on him a little bit. He was in and out this week. Obviously, earlier in the week, they said he had a flu. He had, I guess, also some back issues. His daughter gave birth. He shot a commercial on LA, and his trade request is still on the table. So let me move this out of here. So there's still a lot to be said about him right now, but he did make the trip back to Jacksonville, and he flew out with the team. So he's going through all the regular stuff. I wouldn't expect him to miss games just because this guy wants to be a Pro Bowl, all-pro player every year, and I think he just loves football too much. But we'll have to continue to see with that. But other than that, man, that's about all I got. I'll probably be coming out with another video before the game. We'll see what happens. But go Jaguars. This is UCF Jaguar. I'm out.